Picture this, you've just retired, the market takes a dive, and suddenly you're worried if your nest egg is going to last. Sound familiar? Well, it's one of the biggest fears we hear from retirees, and that's exactly why I want to share a strategy that can help you sleep better at night. It's called the bucket strategy. Once you understand how it works, you'll see why so many retirees use it to create both peace of mind and a steady income. Hey there, I'm Andrew Rafal, founder of Bayntree Wealth Advisors. Over the past decade, we've helped hundreds of families not just grow their wealth, but actually enjoy it in retirement without constantly worrying about market swings. And the bucket strategy is one of our go-to frameworks that makes it possible. So let's say you're in your mid-60s, about 6 months from retirement, and you've saved over $1 million. The big question is, how do you turn that into reliable income that lasts the rest of your life, especially if the market takes a dip right after you retire? Well, that's exactly what I talked about recently with a couple in the same situation. I'm going to walk you through how we use the bucket strategy to build their retirement income. So let me introduce you to Mark and Susan. Mark's 65. He's looking to retire in the next 6 months. He and his wife, Susan, have saved over $1.2 million across 401ks, IRA, and a brokerage account. They want about $8,000 per month coming into the bank that covers their essentials and travel and a little extra fun. Between both Social Security benefits, they'll roughly have around $3,500 a month. That means the remaining $4,500 has to come from their savings. So before deciding where to invest that $1.2 million, we first built an income plan. That plan showed exactly how much income they needed from the investments, how long their savings could last in different market environments, and how much flexibility they have if they wanted to travel earlier on. And once we knew that, then we built the investment plan using the 3-bucket approach. So bucket number 1 is the short-term funds that they'll need for the next 3 years. This is their stability bucket. So we set aside about $160,000 in cash and ultra-safe investments, roughly 3 years of withdrawals. That way, no matter what happens in the market, their income is secure. Bucket number 2 is the medium-term savings for the next 4 to 10 years. That second bucket holds around $400,000 in conservative to modern investments, mostly bonds and dividend-paying funds. This bucket will replenish the short-term bucket over that time frame. And finally, bucket 3. This is the long-term money for 10 years and beyond, the growth bucket. The remaining $640,000 went into long-term growth investments. Typically, this includes a mix of stocks, ETFs, and other growth-focused assets that can ride out the ups and downs of the market. And this is what helps their portfolio grow and really fight inflation over the decades. And so we modeled different market scenarios. Mark and Susan could see that even if the market dropped 20% right after Mark retired, their short-term money was untouched. They didn't need to sell investments at a loss because their short-term bucket was already filled. That's what gave Mark and Susan real confidence that they could enjoy their first few years of retirement without constantly checking the markets. The beauty of this system is both psychological and practical. When the market is volatile, you're not forced to sell your stocks at the worst possible time because your short-term income is already secured. Instead, you can let your long-term bucket recover. And that's what gives retirees the confidence to actually spend their money instead of hoarding it. Now, if you're listening to this and wondering, okay, how much should I put into each bucket? That's where the planning comes in. And we put together a free retirement readiness checklist that walks you through the essentials, including how to think about strategies like this in your own plan. Simple, it's practical, and you can download it for free. I'm going to link it right below this video. So that's the bucket strategy in a nutshell. 3 simple layers that can turn market chaos into predictable retirement income. If you found this to be helpful, hit the like button so more people can learn about these strategies. Subscribe for more retirement tips, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Happy planning, everybody.